Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be talking politics, but Trump 2028. Get her done. Are you with it? Are you against it? Are you indifferent? I'm going to let you know my thoughts on it in a little bit, but I want us to look at somebody's response that we all think is animated, but a little bit of entertaining, and I'll give you my thoughts while we're watching it. Stephen A. Who better? All right, let's hear what he has to say about this Trump 2028. And this is I tend to naturally vote and lean more conservative. So do not come for me. Right-wingers, do not come for me. I tend to vote conservative. That doesn't mean I voted. I'm not going to tell you who I voted for in this past election. It's none of your business. But I will tell you this. I tend to vote conservative. I'll let y'all know that. I'm a very conservative type of guy. So do not come for me because I may disagree with your viewpoints. Let's go.
And himself, remember, former chief strategist for President Donald Trump, Mr. Breitbart News himself. That's Steve Bannon. Well, guess what, y'all? He appeared on Chris Cuomo's show on News Nation on Tuesday night and said in no uncertain terms that he plans to support a push for a third term for President Donald Trump. Take a listen, please.
I'm a firm believer that President Trump will run and win again in 2028. So I've already endorsed President Trump. A man like this comes along once every century if we're lucky. We've got him now. He's on fire, and I'm a huge supporter. Want to see him again in 2028.
You know he's term limited. How do you think he gets another term?
We're working on it. I think we'll have a couple of alternatives. Let's say that.
In other words, we're looking for loopholes in the amendments. What does this sound like to y'all? I'm going to just say this. This is dangerous. I know. Y'all love Trump. I know it. He's the best thing since Jesus Christ, right? That's how some of y'all treat this man. Y'all actually idolize this man. And again, like I said, I am not a leftist and I am not a Democrat. So you can't say that, oh, he's this liberal. I'm not. But I do want us to look ourselves in the mirror here. What kind of mentality does this represent or resemble? The left wing about our Second Amendment? The same type of tactics that y'all talk about when it comes to the left trying to take away our Second Amendment. They're looking for many different loopholes to try to work around our amendments and our Constitution to get their way. And what are y'all going to do if y'all get y'all way? And by i.e., I'm going to say this one more time. Do not come for me. Now, again, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care.
We do not care.
I don't care. I don't. But I do want us to really look ourselves in the mirror and say, is this really what we want? Because this is the thing, y'all. Let's say y'all find a loophole and y'all get what y'all want and Trump runs for it again. Do y'all not know y'all are setting a new precedent for how our nation is going to be ran? Because guess what? Once you open Pandora's box, you cannot close it, bruh. Even though you got what you wanted for a period, eventually Trump is not going to want to run. And then on top of that, guess what? You are setting things up in a way for it to be a kingship and no longer a democracy. Now we're looking almost as if it could run as a dictatorship. You're like, well, there's no way that will happen. It starts small, like we say when it comes to our Second Amendment. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. It doesn't. It sound. It reminds me of the scripture when the Israelites, since a lot of y'all like Bible. Now, mind you, I'm an ordained elder. And some of y'all may try to describe, I am an ordained elder. Since a lot of y'all Republicans are Bible thumpers, right? Right? So let's use scripture here. We on the conservative side sound like the Israelites. We want a king. We want a king. And God is like, do you know what comes with that? Do you not know that your sons will be taken for war and they're going to die for another man, and your daughters are going to be taken out of their homes for the use of the king? God is literally giving showing the Israelites negative repercussions when their king was God himself. And that wasn't enough. So, long story short, God turned them over to their own desires. But it hurt Israel in the end. Israel was far better off, 1,000% better off, allowing God to be their ruler and their king. And it sounds like if we get our way, guess what's going to happen? Yes, you get your way right in a moment. But eventually you're going to lose. And guess who gets those reins? A Democrat. And the very same thing you did, they're going to do. And then this is when hell breaks loose. Let's keep moving. I want to play a clip that actually, I don't want to play a clip. I want to read this from the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library Museum so that y'all know that, and we all know it. Let's read it. It talks about the Amendment 22 of the Constitution that was ratified. Here it goes. Here we go right here. Let me bring it up. And guys, I know this is going to be lengthy, and please stay with me. Please stay with me, y'all. I know this is not something like, I just want to see videos and clips, but this is big because I need us to see our hypocrisy in all this. This is hypocrisy. Let's keep reading. No person shall be elected to the office of president more than twice, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of president more than once. But this article shall not apply to any person holding the office of president when this article was proposed by Congress, and shall not prevent any person who may be holding the office of president or acting as president during the term within which this article becomes operative from the holding the office of president or acting as president during the remainder of such term. It's black and white, bro. It's black and white. I don't get it. And some people may say, well, Roosevelt did it. Yes, that was hundreds of years ago. And he served, I think, 4 terms. He served 4 terms. But a lot of people like using our first president, George Washington, who only served 2. And we like using that example. Now, why is it so important for us to not constantly allow one individual to have so much terms elected? Let's read. Now, I quickly use AI, right? And I wanted us to actually look at this, right? And I did some research on top of this, but I wanted to share this. 1, it prevents concentration of power. Again, because power corrupts. The longer someone stays in power, the more likely they are to consolidate control. That is a fact. We see this in the Bible. Too much power for humans for a long period of time, it erodes us. It is human nature. It will erode you. You see this with dictatorships. Power corrupts us. We cannot handle that much power for an extended period of time. Give it up. All right? I got time, bro. I got time. It ensures fresh leadership. meaning new presidents bring new ideas, energy, and perspectives. That is a good thing if you elect correctly. Because guess what? It brings innovative thinking, innovative ideas, things to expound on, build on. But if you have the same person, you're going to have the same results. Let's keep going. That's why America grew so much, because we had different elected officials. Oh, wow. Who would have thought? Protects against abuse of power. We already know that. And the list goes on. So, guys, I'm not, again, I voted Republican, and I tend to continue to swing that way. But I am a straight shooter as well. Some of us will go against our own principles if it serves us, and that is selfish and hypocrisy and hypocritical. But have the nerve to call the left hypocritical when you use the same tactics as they do. So let's do better. Y'all let me know. It was tight, but it's right. Should Trump run another term? I say no. It's done. Give it up. But y'all let me know in the comments, man. I love y'all. Just know I'm all about straight shooting. But I'm going to bed, man. Grace and peace.